Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of MIT App Inventor, and today is our day 11. I'm still your App Inventor tutor, Ijoma. So today we are going to be creating an application named Campus Assistant App, and guess what? It's going to be interesting. So let's dive into it. So introduction to the app. The app title is Smart Campus Assistant App, a project to make school life easier, all-in-one tool for students and teachers. So what you're going to learn today, you learn how to plan a big app, how to design simple screens, how to connect buttons and features, how to think like an app developer, and importance of this application. So this application helps students stay organized, quick access to announcements, easy reminders for school tasks, find contact and map in one place. If you are a newbie and you are in the school, this application can help you navigate or find any place you're looking for, because we are going to be including the school portal, the student portal, and we're going to be including the map and then the home screen where notifications for upcoming events will be displayed, right? So project kickoff. Now we'll be heading on to MIT App, the MIT website, to go and create the project together. Right, so this is the interface of the application. Can you see my screen one? And one amazing thing about this app is that we're going to be having 3 screens. So in our previous project, we have not added extra screens. We've been using just screen 1. So today we'll be adding screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. Right, so this is going to be the interface. And here is the block section. Can you see that? And here is screen 2, and here is screen 3. Can you see the 3 screens? So that's it. Now let's create a new project and start already. All right, so new project. The name of the project is Campus Assistant Application. Okay, so it's loading. Let's wait for it to open. All right, there you go. Now we have a plain screen and we can start building our projects. So we'll be changing the color of our screen to blue. Background color blue. And there you go. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to drag a label for our title. Okay, the label went one side. I don't want that, so go back to your screen and align. So align horizontal, center, then vertical should just be on top this way. And you go back to your label, check for font bold and font size 25. Then the title is Campus App Assistant. A capital letter. This Campus Assistant. Okay, this way, and then text color is white, so change it to white. All right, that's it. So the next thing we'll be dragging now is our list view. Drag the list view onto the screen here. Okay, and then we are going to change the color to a lighter shade of blue. All right, and then the height. Hmm, 100%. Let's see if it's going to be okay. Sorry, height. Okay, the 100 pixels. Okay, 100 pixels is small. Let's make it 250. 250 pixels. All right, this way. And the width is fill parent. Okay, so that's it. So the next thing we'll be dragging down is a button. So this first button is going to be the map button. Okay, so rename it to map button. This way. Okay, and the background color is green. Shape is rounded. And then text is campus map. Okay, this way. So let's give it a width of 50%. Font bold check. Font size 18. Text color white. Okay, this way. Right, so the next thing we'll be doing is to duplicate this one. We're going to duplicate to get the other three buttons. Okay, now we change it. So let's rename this button. So the second button is the portal button. So portal button. This way, and then the last button is the home button. So the text for this is also campus portal. Campus portal. So this one, change it to home. Sorry, home button. This way, and then text is home. So we can decide to change the background color of the home button to differentiate it from others. Change it to and then the text color should be dark black. Okay, this way. Now this is the home button. So now that's it for the first screen. It's time to add the second screen, right? So for the second screen, click on plus here. The second screen is the school portal, so you can just name it campus portal. Campus portal. Okay, and a new screen will be opened. So now we'll be adding a web view here. Okay, here is the web view. There's this web view here, and the next thing we'll be adding now is the button. Add the button down below. So this align the screen so the button can stay in the center of the horizontal part of the screen. Align it center, and that is it. So for the button, the text on the button is home. Okay, width is width is 50%. Background color is green. This way. Then bold, font size is 18. This way, and that is it. So the next thing we'll be adding now is a label to create space here, because on our screen, if we don't add a label here, then this is going to be touching the phone screen, which I don't want. So get a label and just place it down. Just place it down here. Yeah, and is an empty label. Okay, just like this. So now the next thing we'll be adding is another screen, which is going to be the map, campus map. So plus campus map, this way. And there you go, we have a new screen again. So now we're going to add web view again and a button. So go back to the screen, do the same thing as you did with the other one. Text is back to home. Okay, like this. And of course, you add a label down here and empty the label. That is it. So now we'll be heading on to our block. Make sure you click on screen 1 because we are going to code for screen 1 now. So let's go back. So the first block we'll be getting now is when map button click. When map button click, then you go to your controls and look for open another screen. Yeah, this one. Open another screen. So that's open map screen. This is the map screen. Okay, and when you can as well duplicate this one. So when change it to campus button, when campus has portal button, sorry. So you then change this to campus portal. Now we have to go and add another thing to our designer, the two screens. You have to add a URL. We have to add a URL. So for campus map, click on web viewer. So be adding a URL that will link our application to the school, the campus map. So click here. Use the campus map. Yes, this is the campus map. So we're going to copy this. We'll be using a campus to do this. So Ctrl C, and then we'll go back to our code. Go back and paste it here, home URL. Ctrl V. Then go to the other screen to campus portal. Then you copy the link of a school portal. Go online and search for any campus portal. Okay. Then copy the link. Go back to MIT App Inventor. And then click on web viewer. Then paste it this way. And now we can go back to our coding. So now, next thing we'll be adding is rain screen. Rain screen 1. Okay, change this to screen 1. That's why we can't find screen 1 because we are on another page. So now when screen 1 initializes, set list view. So go to our list view and get list view.element. Set list view.element to set list view.element to make a list. So now I'll be making list of programs that will be running in the school. Okay, and the activities that will be coming up. So get a list, make the list. Okay, it's right here. Position it here. So we'll be adding up to 5 activities that will be happening in the school. So for that, we have to extend sockets because we have only 2 sockets, so we need extra 3 sockets. So we are adding more items to it. We have 4 now and 5 now. Now the socket is extended. So now we'll be getting an empty block from our text, position it here. Now you can do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. Alright, to get other. So place it the way I'm placing them. So the first activity that is coming up in the school is orientation week schedule. Orientation week schedule. So the next thing happening is Faculty of Science seminar. So the next thing coming up is Tech Innovation Expo. The next activity is Student Union Meeting. And the next thing coming up is matriculation. So that's the list of the activities coming up. This should be displayed on the front screen. Once you visit the app, you should be seeing them. Then the next thing is to go to our list view and drag list view after picking the first block here and position it down below. Then one more thing to add here. So let's head back to our designer and search for notifier. Position the notifier on the screen. Is a non-visible component, as you can see, is right here. So go back and then click on the notifier and get call notifier the show message dialog. This block here, position it here, and then go to list view again. List view the selection. List view dot selection is right here. Position it in the first socket here inside message. Then the next thing we'll be adding here is title, the title of the notification that will pop up. So this block, the purpose is to display notification. Once you click on any of the items from the list view, it's going to display a notification. So what it's going to notify is get an empty text block. So we're going to type into it, we are going to type event detail. Event detail. So the next thing we'll be getting now is another text. So we can just Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and then for the button text should be OK. All right, and that is it for the first thing. So we'll head on to the campus portal screen, and then when button 1 is clicked, that's when button 1 is clicked, Button 1 is the button we added to it, to the screen. What should happen? Open another screen, that's the home screen. Open screen 1. So we'll do the same thing to this is for the portal. We'll do the same thing for the campus map. When button 1 is clicked to open the home screen. We should have renamed the screen 1 to home screen, but it's fine. It's okay. Can you see everything is ready now? Let's head back to our designer. So now I'm going to connect my MIT app, and then we'll check out what we have done so far. Okay. So wait for the connection. So now I'll click on my AI companion and click on AI companion here. I'll scan the QR code and then it's connecting. Let's wait for it is loading. Alright, there you go. Our screen is our screen 1 is displayed on my phone now. But something is wrong here. The buttons are together and I don't want that. So we are going to use a label to demarcate it. So I'll be adding labels in between the buttons here. An empty label, no text. Then I'll do the same thing for the other one. An empty label too. You see, now there is space in between my button, and I'll also add another one here, another label here. And I can also add another label here to space out everything. Now my app interface is looking more appealing. Can you see that? So now I'm going to click on orientation with 1. So everything here is white. It should be black since the background is already, the list view background is already bright. So the text color should be black. Text color black, and then everything I've changed to black. Now the app is looking nice. So I'll click on orientation week schedule. You see the notification popped up, event detail, orientation week schedule, and I'll click on OK. It disappeared. Now I'll click on the second one, faculty of science seminar. I'll click on OK and it went off. You see that tech innovation expo. The third one, student union meeting. The fourth one, matriculation. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the first button, which is the campus map. Alright, so the campus just opened up. Can you see that? This is the campus we used, Enugu State University of Science and Technology. This is the map. You see that it's ad running there. This is exactly what's happening in the link we copied. So here is the map. They say view larger map. Then I'll click on this to get a better view of the map. So if you're new to the school, this map can help you navigate, right? without having to go online. Because once you are done, you can install this app. You don't have to go about and start looking for it. It's already there for you to access. So now I click on my back to home button, and then it took me back to the home page, which is the screen one. So I'm going to click on campus portal. All right, and then the campus portal opened up. See student portal here, you see. So if I click on this line here, open up to, then I click on academics. Everything about academics came out: admission, faculties, institutes, centers, admission, libraries, and a lot of things. So if I click on alumni, you see verification and iTranscript. Then you can just look for anything you're looking for on your student portal and it will open. So back to home. And that is it for our campus app assistant. I trust by now you can now comfortably create your own campus app assistant comfortably without needing any help. If you need help, you can as well rewatch the video. Okay, so that's it for today's class. I'm going to see you in our next class. Bye for now.